The Oculus Quest 2 Elite Headstrap is probably the most broken Oculus Quest 2 accessory out there, or at least official one. Let me explain. The amount of recalls and the amount of broken Oculus Quest 2 Elite Headstraps, whether it's battery or non-battery, is actually in the thousands. It's incredible how many of these have been broken, and yet the production process seems to be exactly the same. Now, don't take my word for it, because they did apparently change some things after multiple recalls, but if you ask me, I can't see any physical differences. The plastic seems to be just as thin as it always was, and just as flimsy as it always was. However, it being flimsy is actually the opposite of the problem. The problem with the Oculus Quest 2 Elite Headstraps is that they keep snapping. So, while I don't know exactly what this video is going to be called yet, I have a rough idea. And while we won't be the ones fixing the Elite Headstrap, because I have zero engineering knowledge, companies have taken it upon themselves to get out different versions of the Elite Headstrap to kind of fix it up and stop the breakage from happening. And the amount of people that have requested me to record a video on alternative Elite Headstraps has been huge. So, here you go. Now, this one here is my first and only Elite Headstrap. It's the battery Elite Headstrap, and I absolutely love this thing. However, I'm one of the lucky ones. This one hasn't snapped yet. Why it hasn't snapped yet? Well, I guess that's something I will never know. I don't exactly treat this thing like it's a feather, and I do over-tighten it quite a bit. But I would be wrong in saying that I could recommend this to everyone. Every time someone asks me for a nice headstrap, well, I'm actually quite scared to recommend them the Elite Headstrap. Because while I love it, I know how easy these are to break. I've actually seen it happen. Not only that, but it's not exactly the cheapest one out there. So, when Kiwi Design sent over a few products for us to check out, I was actually quite interested. I've worked with Kiwi Design before, and this is their take on the Elite Headstrap. It's not exactly a 1:1 copy, but it does look incredibly similar, and there is quite a few things that I would like to check out with this. So, without any further ado, let's open this up and see what it's got, whether it's less flimsy than the old one, and what maybe additional features they have added. In here, we've got the Elite Headstrap, and instantly you can tell it's not exactly what the Oculus one looks like. It comes in parts, it's quite modular, and you get a nice little foam thingy here. It's important for me to say this, hashtag not sponsored by Kiwi Design. They just sent over a product and I'm checking it out. Not sponsored, no money. However, the links in the description, as always, are affiliate links if you guys end up liking what you see. So instantly, this is quite different to the Elite Headstrap. Now, let me also tell you, the Elite Headstrap does look more high quality. I will not be lying to you when I say that this looks like quite cheap plastic. But hey, if it holds up better than the Elite Headstrap, which it already looks like it will, to be honest, because this is a much thicker part right here, which is normally where the failure point of the Elite Headstrap is, even though it doesn't seem like it actually has a specific failure point at this point. It just fails everywhere. So let's snap on the back plate. And what I was actually going to try is put on some Elite Headstrap mods onto this, but from what I see, this actually comes with all the mods already pre-installed. We've got what seems to be a very nice foam pad on the back. Foam, look at this. Like, it stays in place for a little bit, so that's some form of memory foam. Plus up here, we've already got a very nice foam pad for your head as well, with the same kind of really nice, thick, what seems to be memory foam. So let's put this onto the Quest and see what it's got. So first of all, let's take off the old head strap. Now, this is always the most anxiety-inducing part. I'm still always worried that it's going to snap, even though it still hasn't snapped on me. So here is the head strap on the Quest itself. It does have the same kind of rotation wheel on the back to allow you to extend it. Instantly, one of its unique features is the fact that you can kind of flip it up like so. That's something the Elite Headstrap is missing. So you can't actually flip up the back of the head strap to kind of lift up the headset. So that's pretty cool. But how does it feel on the head compared to the Elite Headstrap? That is certainly the most important part. So here it is on my head, and I can instantly tell you that there's zero light leakage. Like, I've tried a few head straps before, and I can tell you that if the balance isn't there, if it isn't correctly on the head, there will be light leakage through the nose, even if you have those little nose flaps covering it up. This one doesn't have that. And with that added benefit of being able to flip up the head strap like this, it's a lot easier to take off and put back on than the Elite Headstrap, because all you need to do is just kind of go like that. with the additional benefit being, if you kind of want to flip up the headset a little bit, you can, to look at your hands, and then, you know, flip it back down. So that benefit is definitely there. It's extremely comfortable thanks to the cushions. I don't actually have one on the top on my Elite Headstrap, only on the back. I can tell you it is very, very comfortable. So just from that test alone, I can tell you that this is a very nice head strap. No, seriously, take it off, put it on. It's that simple. Take it off, put it on. Unlike the Elite Headstrap where you need to untighten the entire thing, slide it on, and then only be able to put it on. Or you can kind of, you know, move the Quest again like this and then flip it back down. So that's really cool. And of course, I will try over tightening it to see how it reacts to that. So with it over tightened, this is actually hurting my face at this point. It still doesn't snap. Even with me pressing really hard on the sides, it still doesn't snap, which is really good. Like, look how like hard that was pressed down. Like, it's flattened itself. My facial interface has flattened itself. I hope it unflattens itself. There is that, the Kiwi Design Elite Headstrap. While again, the build quality might not entirely push your confidence, I might say. The plastic on the sides feels actually stronger than the Elite Headstrap's plastic. Like, I'm flexing it right now, you can see, and it's not snapping. Like, this feels more sturdy, like it's not gonna snap like the Elite Headstrap does. So that definitely ensues confidence. This plastic back here is where I'm saying it feels a little bit cheap, but hey, look, it's on your face anyway, you're not gonna be looking at it. Let's check the price, and I guess from there we can kind of determine whether this is worth it or not. So this is what I tend to do. I tend to first take a look at the product, see how my first impressions are, and then take a look at the price, so that I'm not kind of swayed by the price of them. It looks like currently, right now, this product on Amazon costs $39.99. So I couldn't find it on the UK Amazon. If I find it, I'm going to leave a link to it down below. $39.99, that's less than the Elite Headstrap. So I guess if you want to get an Elite Headstrap that comes with the cushions, you don't need to buy these as an accessory. These actually come with this already. On the Elite Headstrap, you would need to buy them as an accessory. And the one back here is actually entirely removable. Feels a little bit more like it won't snap than the Elite Headstrap. I mean, you saw me bending it, like, look at that. That's like, yeah. If you want an alternative to the Elite Headstrap, if you want something that could give you a little bit of flip-up room on the headset, just doesn't come with a battery, you'd need to find a way to mount that yourself, I would say for $39.99, this is probably a good option. I know that there's also the Halo head straps out there. I've seen a lot of people on our Discord use them and praise them quite highly, and I've seen a lot of different head straps that people use, and they're all about this same price. And scrolling through Amazon, I can see that the other Halo head straps are also about this price. I don't really feel bad recommending it, even though I do think it's a little bit much, but I feel like this was a little bit much as well. So I feel like all the head straps for the Quest 2 are a little bit much. And with the Quest 2 not being really the best out of the box with that original head strap, a lot of people complaining about it, well, a lot of people are going to be looking for another option. I will be putting my Elite head strap back on here, not because of personal preference, but because battery. Now that we've got that back on there, Kiwi Design did also send something to show off your VR headset to people, because, you know, some people like little mantelpieces on their setup, you know? I like figurines on setups. I don't have room for figurines, except for that single one up there. So what Kiwi Design also sent over is a VR stand. Now, they did used to have one of these, but it looked entirely different. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing what this one looks like. You do need to put it together, so I'm gonna put it together and be right back to you guys. So here you guys go. This is what it looks like. And yes, I know the mic is covering me up a little bit, but here it is. It's actually quite customizable. So let's say all of a sudden you want your controllers to go this way. Well, you can actually twist this and have them come out this way if you wanted to do that for whatever reason. But this is highly customizable. It's quite nice. It's got a nice rubber finish here where the headset sits so that it doesn't get scratched, etc. That's actually a really nice touch if you ask me. Other than that, it fits the Elite head strap. It fits a bunch of other headsets. This isn't just for the Quest 2. This will fit basically any other headset you've got here. It's quite modular. So I guess if you guys want to be showing off your headsets somewhere on like your desk, your table, you have your setup, this is probably a nice way to do so. so. In fact, this is the way I'd be doing it if I had room for it. It's not often that we actually end up checking out accessories on this channel, but I have been getting messages over messages of people wanting me to check out alternatives to the Elite Headstrap. The thing is, there's so many of them, you really just don't know which company to choose. So when Kiwi Design sent one over, I was like, oh yeah, this is a company that I would be willing to actually make a video about in case people are looking for something. Because, as I said, I myself use a bunch of Kiwi Design products on a daily basis. For example, my pulley system is a Kiwi Design pulley system. I use on my Oculus Quest 1 Kiwi Design knuckle straps. You guys saw it, you saw what it looks like, you saw the quality of the plastic. If you guys are looking for an Elite head strap, this one might just be for you. Or if you're looking for a headset stand, again, might be for you. Once again, at the end of the video, hashtag not sponsored, just checking out products and hopefully giving you a pretty accurate review of them. That's going to be it for today's video. For anyone interested, which I would assume is quite a few of you, yes, all the parts did arrive. For our DIY VR force feedback gloves, everything is here. Yes, including the right and the left-handed gloves. You know what? We're gonna do an unboxing of those right now, right here, so that people can stop bullying me for buying 2 left-handed gloves, okay? It was a one-handed mistake. Why is this not what? Now they're gonna bully me for not knowing how to open a package. How did I fail that? So, here are the gloves that I've purchased for our haptic feedback. So yes, these are both left and right-handed. Oh, they feel really comfortable actually. I went with biking gloves simply for the reason that I wasn't about to buy more golf gloves. I actually just ended up giving up on the golf gloves. So these are the gloves we've got here right now. These are the gloves that we're going to be using to make the DIY haptic gloves, and I must say, quite nice. So that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you all have a fantastic day or night. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like. If you guys disliked it, I guess this one works too, but please tell me why down in the comment section below. If you guys are not yet part of the community, make sure to join our Discord down below. Make sure to join our Reddit, where I want to see you posting your spicy memes. If you guys would like to support the channel in any way, shape, or form, we've got sick mugs down below that boost your FPS by 300%, and merch that doesn't put a huge anybody. And if you guys want to need notified content coming up on the channel, make sure to subscribe on with you forward in my balance again next video. Peace.